What's going on, guys? It's Tigers and Tokens here, back with another video. And as you can see on the screen, guys, I want to talk to you about growth versus dividend investing. Now, if you're new into investing and you maybe never heard these words before, I want to go ahead and just start off with a little breakdown of what these terms mean. So, with your growth stocks, these are the stocks that tend to just move up more than the average company in their industry. They're going to tend to just appreciate long term over time, and that's the whole general idea is that you invest now and it'll be worth a whole lot more in the future. Whereas with a dividend stock, the idea is they almost act like a second income. You would think of your stocks like Coke and like Walgreens, for example, Ally, stocks that just pay a really good dividend. Banks like J.P. Morgan, they they pay you regular dividends either monthly, annually, or quarterly, and it just serves as a second income. Like, so let's say you have like 6 shares and they're paying like $2 or $3 per share. They're paying you $20 every quarter, pretty much. It basically serves as like a way to make extra income, and while still some stocks will be a blend of both growth and dividend. But I'd say it really depends on what kind of investor you are, and what you really expecting from the stock market, what your goals are. If your goals are just to make a supplemental income, then I would stick with trying to find high dividend stocks that are leaders in their industry. They ain't going nowhere. They're good, solid companies. Things like I said, Coke, Walmart, McDonald's. These are typical uh, dividend investor stocks. And there's even a sub niche on it. You call it value investing, where you look for stocks that are trading with a low, what's called a PE. You want to find stocks that are really cheap and that pay a really good dividend. So the idea is you can actually get both with these kind of stocks. You can get price appreciation, and you can even hold the stock if you like to milk some dividends out of it. It's really good, solid investment strategy. It's the one that Warren Buffett did. John Templeton, which is another famous name you might have heard of. They're really big fans of value investing. Benjamin Graham. It's a very effective strategy. The other strategy, which I'm more of a fan of, is just to invest heavily into growth stocks. Growth stocks includes ones like the big tech names like you all heard of, like Google, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Nvidia, yada, yada, yada. These are rapidly growing sectors, stocks that are just poised to moon throughout the next couple decades or so. This can include small cap tech stocks, small cap AI. Think of like your cryptos, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, industries that are just set to be much, much, much more involved and have just all kinds of growth potential in the future. And when you want to stick to growth investing, it's important to keep an idea of your compound interest and how much it can really benefit you. So let's say you started off with like 1,000, and every month you do $200. So let's say you get paid bi-weekly. That'd be $100 every paycheck. You just do that for 20 years at an average rate of 10%, which if you're doing growth investing right, you'll far outpace this. And in 20 years, you get $144,000. But that's not a lot, but are also not contributing a lot. Just if you just change this one factor, let's say instead of 200, you're doing 400. Just watch how this number changes. It goes from 144,000 to 281, just like that, in just 20 years. And again, this is all assuming normal S&P 500 returns, which if you're doing a value stock or growth investing, you're probably gonna beat that. So let's be super generous here and say 20. 20 might be a little hard to do, but we'll start with 20. We'll say we're 20 to 25. Sorry, 20 to 25. Let's just do 20. That'll work. So you go from that 280 all the way up to $1 million. So doubling your interest rate is really where you see the real compounding effect come into place. You want to look for investments that are really poised to outperform in the long run. I still see the tech sector being that kind of having that kind of growth forward. They're moving into like cars now. AI sector is still poised to take off. I mean, if you look at where you think Nvidia is going to be in 10 years from now, where do you think Google is going to be in 10 years from now, Apple, Microsoft, Where do you think Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be in 10 years from now? I think you can probably beat a 20% return if you find some good cryptos to stay invested in. At the end of the day, guys, none of this is financial advice. I just wanted to share some light on some different topics that you might be interested in. Yeah, so let's say you didn't start. Let's say you start with 10,000 instead of 1,000. Let's see. It's not even how. Doesn't even matter how much you start with. It really doesn't make that much of a difference. It does make a significant difference, though. just starting with a little bit up front more, end up getting you more out of that 20 years. But I know not everybody has $10,000 to invest up front. I know I didn't when I started. I've just been slowly dollar cost averaging every paycheck. Just whatever money I have left over, it's just toss it in there. Toss it in there. It's not about what you start with. It's about where you end up. So you want to stay invested the best you can. Keep investing the best you can. Find a way to make some more money, guys. Get out there and get you a side hustle. Start a YouTube channel like I'm doing. It hasn't got anywhere yet, but here's hoping. Start your YouTube channel. Start a blog. Start a side business. Start your own thing, man. Don't be just limited to your employer and your weekly or bi-weekly, monthly paychecks, man. We're heading for a nasty recession, man, and I know a lot of people are going to lose their jobs out there, and I can't live with myself if I didn't at least try to help out other people in this community that have helped me out so much. Have you watched Larry Jones and Keenan Grace and all them, you've probably seen my name around. I regularly comment in their comment section. I just really wanted to bring y'all a video and make sure y'all really understand that compound interest is the way to go. It's the eighth wonder of the world is what they call it. And if you're new, you're young, and you got a whole bunch of time on your side, you definitely want to lean more towards growth stock. They're built for long-term investment. You buy some today, buy some tomorrow. Don't care if it's up, down, red, green, yellow, purple. Just buy it. Keep buying it. Don't worry about what the price is today, because 10 years from now, you'll be wishing you could buy it at this price anyway. Because that's like Apple at its all-time high was like 180. You'll be wishing you could buy it at 180 in about 10 years from now when it's like $1,000, $1,500. Assuming no splits. And the same you could say with Apple, and you say with Google, Amazon. Amazon's going to be poised to do really well. Meta's trading dirt cheap right now, y'all. It's a lot of people like to make fun of the metaverse. Oh, it's just a weird video game thing. Oh, it's not going to do nothing. But we'll see. Mark Zuckerberg has a vision, and we all know when he gets a vision, he tends to make it come to fruition. But you got to focus entirely on growth investing. You can do some dividend investing too. Make sure you get you some good, well-rounded companies in there. Your Coke, Walmart's, McDonald's, just any of your deep retail stores, dollar stores. Something that just anchors your portfolio and kind of negates some of the volatility and just gives you money. I mean, it's hard to argue with just receiving money. I mean, you're getting a paycheck for having money put away. Imagine your savings account actually paid you a decent amount every time. They're finally starting to with these high interest rates, but it ain't nowhere near the returns you can actually get in the stock market. Overall, still see the fear and greed index is market's still pretty scared. We're still having a lot of fear in this market. Still at 29 out of 100. We just barely hovering over the extreme fear territory. Anytime you're on this side of the board, guys, just buy. Yeah, this is like Monopoly, man. If you get to this side of the board, just buy. You want to buy up everything. You want to set up hotels. You want to set up the little houses. You want to set up everything, man. Mortgage everybody. Take all their money. This is how you play this game. You buy when everybody's scared. You sell when everybody's coming in. It's all about psychology. But just play the long game. If you're in this and you're new, you're young, you still got plenty of time. Don't worry about the volatility right now, y'all. Just dollar cost average, slowly invest every paycheck you get. Set it automatic. Matter of fact, if you can set it where it comes out automatically, go ahead and do that, because the best way to protect you from yourself is to protect you from yourself. Set it up. I set mine up where it comes out automatically. I don't even think about it. Don't even see it. Don't even miss it. The money just comes right on out. I never even knew it was there. And it's just nice. It's kind of rewarding just watching your portfolio grow over time, y'all. Just give it a couple years, and you'll just love that feeling. You're just stacking money. It's a great feeling, y'all. It finally makes you feel like you're actually getting somewhere. But that's all I got for today's video, guys. I just wanted to bring something to the community, make sure everybody, was out there doing their thing. Make sure we all out here trying to get this money. We're all trying to retire early, or you're trying to make a little bit more income. Hey, we all got our own goals, and then you got to ask yourself what your goals are. Well, this has been Tickers and Tokens. I'll catch you in the next video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Leave down in the comments section any ideas for a future video. Peace.